Thanks everyone, I'm Pastor John Ansel here at Salem Lutheran Church in Hermantown, Minnesota, doing our second midweek Lenten reflection video. And for this week, we are looking at Psalm 23. Now let's get into the reading. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in right paths for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the darkest of valley, I fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies, and you anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Here ends the reading. Now, many of you might be quite familiar with this psalm. In fact, some of you might even be able to recite the whole thing from memory. It is a wonderful psalm, and it is ultimately one of a psalm of David. More than likely, the psalm was written to either as a tribute to David during his more difficult times as he was trying to become king in ancient Israel. Yet what this psalm also does is breaks down into two sections. One, this first section, reflecting on how God is like that of a shepherd, one who protects and who ultimately cares for his flock, particularly his people. The second part talks more about how God is more of a host for that of a banquet or a dinner party, in the ultimate caring and supportive way that a host can be. So as we reflect on this psalm, part of it is remembering of how God was of favor for David and how God not only protected David, but also allowed him to be of a great king. And just for David, we too have the ability to have the protection and the greatness to which God is able to give to us. And so we are able to, when we read this psalm, not only think of King David, but also think for ourselves of how God is caring for us, loving us, and protecting us, and supporting us through our either great days or darkest of days, or even valleys, that such work in which God has within our lives is able to be something spectacular, something that can be for us and for the future, and will always be there, no matter what life seems to be, which is always a great thing in which God is able to do and be reminded of, especially through Psalm 23. Amen. Now I invite everyone to join me in praying the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not in temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. All right, everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video and you're doing well wherever you find yourself to be. Take care, and God bless.